Good morning, traders. Hope everyone's doing well. Okay, so it's going to be a quick update on BTC. We saw a dump yesterday, and now we are getting rejected at the value area low of this range, this whole range, which started on the 10th of July. So we've been in this range, this consolidation range. We were either going to break up or break down. We did actually have a few attempts where we tried to break up, but we didn't succeed, to be honest. And to be honest, it does look a bit healthy. There's nothing wrong with this, but you want to be careful and not get trapped. Now, currently, we did bounce from the daily naked point of control over here, so that level is gone, and we did come into this fair value gap. We can see that from there, exactly there, and now we are getting rejected at the value area low. If we do get acceptance back in this range, we want to be looking for resistance 118, which is your point of control anyway. If we do flip that to support, then we can continue higher. However, since we've come down quite low, we have to consider that there is that CME gap that everyone's on about, and asking to go long there. I wouldn't go long there because we don't have any volume support in this range here. There is no volume support. There's a lot of single prints here. So what we really want to see is, yeah, depending on what happens with New York, and it is a Friday as well, we want to see if price can come back into this value area low, get acceptance with volume to make our way up, and really want to flip a 118 to support. If that's not going to happen, and we do expect a bit more of a correction, which I think is going to happen, I'd be looking at the 112 level, which was your previous resistance and is support. In this zone here, so from 115 to say 112, you have to be very, very careful in taking longs. It doesn't matter if the CME gap is there. There's no volume. There's no volume. We want to see volume. So what would we do in this range here? Would see price development. But since it's a Friday, we want to be a bit careful. So want to see what happens in the weekend, to be honest. Currently, I did take a short here as well. Did scalp this long, so that was quite a good trade. Now we do have, like I said, single prints underneath us which need to get filled. We also must consider that we do have a daily naked point of control at 111, 109, and 100, and a daily level at 108. If we are going to be losing, let's say 114, it'll be a fast move back down into this, which will be healthy because that will correct the daily level as well. There isn't anything to add onto BTC here. That's the game plan. It's very simple to understand. This is just a healthy correction to come back down, take some of this liquidity. We really want to see price development in this price zone. Take it from there. So some long positions we could look at, which would have to be local long positions, is a bounce from those single prints, which are about 113, 113.5 and 112. If we do price just come back down here, SFP the low, we want to get acceptance back in, and we want to see some volume coming in about 112, 200. Flip this to support for a continuation up, but do remember that we may get rejected again at the value area low or possibly the point of control. If we do flip that to support, then we could be looking for higher targets. So that's really the update on BTC. Now one thing I must have a look at is that we do have a single print there and a fair value gap. So these fair value gaps are so close now. We need to fill them. We need to fill them with the single prints, and we really want to see buyers step in. Now, if you do want to trade with me and get daily setups and live updates, especially in the sessions, what other sessions, New York session, London session, I also do a Asian session. You can join my Telegram group, which is free until the end of August. Also, if you want to check out this exchange, BYFD, they are doing us a very good deal where you deposit $1,000 and you get 200 bonus. I have been testing this exchange for 2 or 3 weeks now, and you do get this bonus, and they are very good. The fees are very, very good. The link is in the description of this video, so yeah, check them out. And like I said, you want to be careful at these levels because we're so close to these single prints and fair value gaps. But here, look, there's no volume, there's no previous volume, so this could come down fast, very, very fast. And you don't take a trade there, you don't put any limit orders in. Doesn't matter who's telling you to put limit orders in, you don't put limit orders in because you will get wrecked. Simple as that. Ideally, you want to look at order flow, and that's what I specialize in. But we want to see what price does or what New York does first, because I think we may get an acceptance down. The other thing we must consider is that we could get acceptance back here to trap some long positions, and then they could initiate a dump in the middle of the night. That's what normally happens. But we're so close to these levels here. We haven't, to my knowledge, we haven't filled the CME gap just yet. I think it's around 14.2. But again, CME gap doesn't matter. Yes, they get filled. They don't have to get filled. It doesn't really matter about CME gap. What matters is volume profile and order flow. It's very simple to understand. Now, this previous level, which was 112, which was a resistance, we can wick down fast and come back to grab this liquidity, fill those single prints, come back down and find acceptance back up. And if we do find acceptance, I'll be looking for a long position over here. The first target would be the value area low. Next target would be point of control. Next target would be value area high. And then if we do manage to succeed, oh, I've just messed that up. If we do manage to break above that, then I'm going to be targeting these highs, which could be a very good trade. So that's all I have for you guys. Check out the exchange, free Telegram group, and I'll be updating you guys soon. Take care. Have a great weekend.